Welcome back to the channel CryptoTro. I am CryptoTro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're talking about Crypto.com and how it continues to grow each and every chance I get to make a video. It feels like I'm giving new updates on Crypto.com just because they are doing some big things in the crypto space, and they continue to burn even more CRO, and it's looking like CRO will eventually become deflationary in the long term. But not only that, not only is CRO doing tremendous amounts of burns right now, but they're also getting the necessary licenses to do business across the world. And I know I always talk about this, but they just came out with something new, and you want to stay tuned to the end of this video to see what I'm talking about when it comes to Crypto.com and the CRO coin. So we're going to talk about that. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications. I'm going to continue to bring Crypto.com content and CRO content just because it is one of my biggest bags. I'm not going to lie. And not only personally talk about the coins that I'm invested in or I find interest in, and I believe will do good in the bull market. And I'm loving where CRO is going and how they are setting themselves up to be one of the top crypto exchanges heading into their next bull market next year or 2025. So before I go too deep into it, I gotta let you know I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever. Like I said, I just talk about the coins that I personally invest in. So please always consult with a financial advisor before going too deep into the crypto space, because we know how volatile it is. Now, crypto is looking very big and very good right now. Crypto is really outshining all of the other sectors, in my personal opinion, when it comes to assets. And we know blockchain technology is here to stay, and blockchain technology continues to build each and every day. So it's going to be the future, but you want to know what type of projects you're investing in. You want to know the background of these projects, and make sure you always do your own research, because that is critical when it comes to investing. And you got to have conviction in whatever you're investing in, man. You want to have conviction in those projects. So let's get straight into it. We're going to talk about CRO and the price. And like I said, stay tuned to this video all the way into the end so you can get all the necessary things you need to know on why CRO will be one of the best exchanges heading into their next bull market. So let's get into it. What's CRO price today? So man, we can see we are on crypto.com, or coinmarketcap.com rather, and we can see the fear and greed index is 82 out of 100. So a lot of people are becoming more greedy as we continue to go throughout this bull market, man. Yes, I said that. It's the bull market. The bull market is here. Now, are we fully out of the clear yet? I don't believe so, but it's looking very, very good. I believe we are entering that bull market, and it is December. So I always said the bull market was coming in 2024. And I think it's just getting started. I think Bitcoin will take off. We know the ETFs can pass any day, man. And CoinMarketCap just put up this critical information. We see the Bitcoin halving is happening in 137 days. So every day we are getting closer to the Bitcoin halving, and this will be big. I believe this will bring so much more liquidity into the market, first by coming into Bitcoin, and then they will venture off into altcoins. And Chronos and CRO is setting itself up to be one of those altcoins a lot of liquidity comes into. Now we can see price is at 9 cents, almost at that 10-cent mark, and we are up 5% just this past week. And if we zoom out a month, we are up 37% in this month. Now prices have dropped. We saw in the beginning of November we were at 12 cents. Now we have dropped down to 9 cents, and I believe anything under 10 cents for CRO is an absolute steal. Now I do believe it can easily go back up to all-time highs, and I always say it's setting itself up to be the top exchanges because they are getting the necessary licenses to operate everywhere, and we're going to talk about that later on in the video. But they are doing some things that Binance didn't do. Now, Binance, I do believe they still will appreciate. Don't get me wrong. I do believe Binance will still play a factor and still be one of the top exchanges in the crypto space. But we know they made a couple of mistakes. One is by not paying the U.S. government. You gotta know that it's a play type of atmosphere. Now, that doesn't mean just because you pay that you will be out of the clear, but it does help you and does get some of the politics on your side. And we know we want to keep all those politics out of crypto, but you got to understand it's going to come, especially when big money starts coming into these things. We know a lot of people don't like the ETF, as far as like the SEC and different people in the government doesn't like the idea of the Bitcoin ETF. But when big money is behind it, they're going to find ways to get these things passed, because they are pretty much controlling the politicians, and the politicians are just puppets. Now, that's a whole different video. That's a whole different topic, but that's just showing you where I'm coming from and why I'm investing in Cronos, because they are one of the top companies as far as lobbying for or with the U.S. government for cryptocurrencies, and that's going to play a big factor heading into this next bull market. Now, we look at market cap, it's at $2.4 billion, ranked 29th, and I do believe, I keep saying this, Cronos is easily a top 25 project, and that's just me being real. Now, volume is down 36%, coming in at $23.9 million, ranked 223. So love what the volume is doing. But let's look at that top left-hand corner, man. The overall crypto market cap is at $1.6 billion, up 3%, almost 4% just this past day. So it's been doing some tremendous things, man. The market cap has been going up, and we are experiencing some big things in the Cronos ecosystem. Let's get to the best news, not the best news, but one of the pieces of news. We can see Cronos and the Super Oracles have collaborated. So Super Oracles is excited to announce the integration of our decentralized DVRF service on the Cronos blockchain. Developers on Cronos can now access a fair source of randomness for GameFi, NFT minting, and lottery. So this is going to be big. This is similar to, we know, the other top oracles such as Chainlink and things like that. We know there are other oracles, but I love to see these different oracles on blockchains, just because it gives us this randomness, man. It gives us a fair, equal opportunity for, things like how they said the NFT mintings and GameFi and much, much more. So I love to see that for Cronos. Love to see them partnering with another oracle, and this is going to be some major news. Now, something else to look forward to: Sparks will fly and tokens will fry. So join us in growing our Crow Fam community pool to 50 million Crow for the upcoming Crow burn. So from November 28th to December 18th, you can complete 10 transactions on Cronos and engage in social quests to claim a NFT Crow burn NFT. So looking very good for Crow. I love to see them putting in incentives to pretty much encourage the burn of Crow. And like I said, this is going to be very, very big, man. A lot of people don't realize this right now, but this is going to be something major coming in the future. Now to the best news of the night. Let's talk about it. Crypto.com. We are proud to announce that Crypto.com has been authorized as an electronic money institution by the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, building on our position in the UK market. And this is something major because, like I said earlier, you want to have those necessary licenses and be approved by that specific jurisdiction to do crypto business, because we've seen how crypto businesses and exchanges particular have been getting shut down around the world, man, not being able to operate in these different places. Well, Crypto.com is taking a different type of approach, and the approach that they're taking, I believe, is something major we don't understand right now. We're not seeing that go into the price right now as we speak, but this will be big once we hit that bull market and once people are able to actually buy on these different exchanges such as Crypto.com. So that's my video for today. Make sure you check out my Crypto.com playlist. I am CryptoTro. I'm out of here.